Hello everyone. Welcome back again. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. citizenship test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who was the first president? George Washington. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2.